This is a HeadGum podcast.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to A Funny Feeling Podcast. I'm Betsy Sodaro.
And I'm Marcy Jarrow. This is a podcast where comedians tell us their paranormal experiences, and we listen to yours as well.
Oh, yeah. And if you have one of these paranormal experiences that you want to share with us, please email it to us at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com.
Now get cozy.
And prepare yourself to be scared silly.
This is a Funny Feeling podcast.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, 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 oh.
I've been, hi, Betsy.
Oh, hello, Marcy.
Hello. I was looking up what is it called? A coy dog?
What?
A coyote dog hybrid?
What?
Yeah, I've been really into like wild animals. I've been watching some TikToks and you'll get to see some wild animals on the TikToks.
Wow. Okay.
And then also I have Critter Corner down here.
You have your own live action TikTok of wild animals.
Yeah, I had some raccoons steal my cat food last night.
Of course. They'll take anything.
Now, how you've been skiing lately? How's your skiing doing?
Great. Really good. Last year I bought skis. I was like, I'm gonna buy like nice equipment. Got new boots,
Nice.
skis, poles, and these skis are awesome. They go so fast. Like I fucking fly down the hill, which is fun, but there are moments where it's like, ooh, I am going fast. Like I need to.
Is it
I
scary?
gotta chill out, but we're good. No, it's never scary. It's more just like, wow, I haven't gone this fast in a long time. You know, just more of that of like, I'm going very fast. I'm in control, but I am going fast.
I'm going to shoot right off this mountain.
Yeah,
I think that's why I asked.
Fly off
because
this mountain.
I saw a TikTok and this guy's like, he's got a GoPro on. So he's like, woohoo. And then he sees someone just stop somewhere and he's like, oh shit. And he just flies off. It's like the mountain, it was just like a straight drop because it was like a road below. It was like where the mountain stopped, essentially.
Yeah.
And you hear him being like,
holy shit.
Oh, no. He's like the lady.
I had that like
grapes.
a couple of I had that a couple of weeks ago of like I was cruising and then there were a couple of people who were just not as like just a little bit more out of control and I had to like make a quick sudden turn and just launched off of like two knolls and I got so much air and I was like, oh my, I haven't like gone off a jump in years. Like, are my fucking knees gonna explode? Like, what's gonna happen? And everything was fine, but it was just like, oh my God. I didn't want to do that, but I did it.
I didn't even know that was a thing. That I didn't know amateurs actually did that.
Yeah. What, like go like jump and stuff? Or
yeah, I didn't know that. Like I thought that was like pros only, bruh.
No way, man, no way. When I was growing up, I would go huge and just like eat shit so hard. I just shattered goggles. I would constantly just be crashing. I swear I know how to ski though.
God, I gotta come and watch sometime.
Yeah.
I guess you can't really watch someone ski.
Yeah, I mean you could sit outside and then see me when I'm
crash
down
into
at the
a lodge.
See if I ski into the lodge. I ski all the way through. I grab a cup of hot cocoa and I keep cruising out.
Absolutely. And then you land in a hot tub.
I land in a hot tub full of babes. I'm like, whoa. All right, dude. Yeah.
Oh, God. I got to come watch that. I can't wait to watch
You got to come. It's wild. Every time I end my day, I end up in a hot tub with a bunch of hot people.
I just imagine you skiing through a lobby and someone's about to take a bite of a hot dog and it goes right straight down your throat.
Thank you. I wash it down with somebody's beer.
You scream, "Is this kosher?" Oh, fun.
I wish.
If only one day.
If only one day I would ski through a lodge and eat a hot dog in one gulp and drink a beer and land in a hot tub.
Hot tub time machine.
Hot tub time machine, everybody. This episode, we're going to not talk about spooky things at all. Only talk about the movie Hot Tub Time Machine.
Hot Tub Time Machine.
I
guess we should damn well get into it, huh?
Let's get scared. I'm excited.
Right. I'm going to go ahead and start us off with a listener story that is, I think, well, we're listening to all the longer ones, so like just buckle up, guys. You fucking know the deal. All right?
Very good intro.
Oh, I'm so good at this.
Just fucking buckle up. You know the fucking deal. Whatever, man.
Yeah, it's going to be substantial. I haven't listened to it, but I did see how many minutes it was.
Whoa,
all right.
Okay.
Let's
do
it.
Hi, Betsy and Marcy. My name's Melanie, and I'm calling from Dania Beach, Florida. I have a ton of experiences that I've had throughout my life, ever since I was a little girl. I could probably talk for hours. But I've decided to share, a couple of my most recent experiences, and then like another one I'll kind of throw in, since it kind of falls under the category of another one, just like, like traveling and experiencing something along the way. So I will start with my most recent experience. This actually happened to me last week, and I was like, what? So, let's see, where do I start? My great-grandma Lorraine, she passed away about 10 years ago. We were pretty close. I lived with her for a while. In the last few years of her life, she had Alzheimer's, and we just kind of bonded a lot. Well, she had this stuffed animal that she always kept in her house. It was always on her couch. I remember, seeing it when I was a little kid. We actually have a picture together, and the cat is actually in the background. And when she passed away, her daughter, my grandma, asked me, she told me to go into her room and, I could pick something out that I wanted to keep to remember her by. So I went into the room, and I was, just very drawn to the cat because it was something that, really reminded me of her. So I've had this cat, this whole time now, about 10 years, and my grandmother's dog actually chewed it up a little bit, like it chewed the cat's nose off of it. So I kind of just had it like on the top shelf of my pantry, just hanging out. I've been wanting to, fix it up and put a new nose on it for a while now. I figured, I'll fix it up and eventually give it to my daughter, who is a year and a half. And, I was cleaning out the pantry last weekend, and I just was kind of looking at the cat, and I was like, you shouldn't be just sitting in here alone. So I took the cat and I put it in my daughter's room, on the windowsill that is like where her crib is sitting. It's right up against the wall where the window is. And that was that. It was just sitting there. Well, a few days go by and I'm home and, just going about my business. And for the first day that this started happening, I just kind of dismissed it. I was like, all right, you're working a lot. Like, you're not seeing this. But I kept seeing shadows out the corner of my eye, just in the house. And like I said, I was just like, I'm full of shit. Like, I'm not seeing anything. So the next day, after work and everything, I'm in my bedroom and I look out of the bedroom and I very clearly see a shadow in the middle of the room, like briskly float by. It's on the floor, and it was maybe about 3 feet tall, but it was just kind of like whoosh. And I was like, all right, no, like, I definitely saw something. Like, what? I don't understand what's going on. So, like when I saw it go by, it was going in the direction of the back of the house. There's a bunch of stuff back there, including my daughter's bedroom. So then, like a little bit later, I'm sitting on the couch in my living room watching TV. My daughter's playing on the floor right in front of me, and I have like a clear view into my daughter's room, and it happens again. I see another shadow kind of like swoosh by in her room, and I'm like, what the hell? Like, what is this? So I start focusing into her room, and she has a lamp, and in front of the lamp I could see like the air in the space in front of it was like warped. Like if you poke water, the way that it kind of like ripples, that's what happened. But it wasn't like anything that you could see. It was just kind of like a warp in the air. And I was just staring at it like, what am I seeing? So just completely confused, I get up and I step just into my daughter's room. I'm looking at the lamp, and as my eyes are focusing on the lamp that is about 2 feet in front of me, I notice that, like where I'm staring in my view, the cat is right on the windowsill behind where I'm looking. And it just kind of all hit me like, oh, this is something. And it wasn't scary. I didn't feel threatened by it. It just kind of like really took me by surprise. I was like, this has to be my grandma. The fact that I placed it over where my daughter sleeps, like just my mindset, I'm thinking like maybe I created some type of energy that, caused her to maybe use this doll as, a way to communicate and come through and check out what was going on. So I just very politely said, hi, Grandma, I think this is you. Like, I'm glad that you came to visit, but, it's a little scary. So, if you don't mind, like, like, please stop. So, after that, I was like, all right. And then, it just didn't sit right with me to leave it over where my daughter sleeps. So, I respectfully put it back where I got it from, and told my husband that our daughter was going to sleep in the bed with us for a couple nights to make sure things calmed down. But yeah, that was, the experience that I just recently had. And I hope you guys like that one. It definitely got me. So the 1 second recent to that, I'll tell you guys about. Me and my husband and, our daughter and my 2 brother-in-laws, we were all traveling from South Florida to Helen, Georgia for a car show. We decided to drive through the night so that the baby could sleep, since it was such a long drive. It'd just be easier to do it while she was sleeping. And it was probably about 3 a.m. We had gotten to, maybe like the almost like to the end of Florida. So at like 3 a.m., the transmission in my brother-in-law's car kind of like takes a crap on him. And since it's so late at night, there's nowhere open. So we decided, like, all right, let's just pull over, find a hotel, sleep it out. And in the morning we'll fix it and be on our way. So I want to say it was like a Holiday Inn, like a new building, nothing weird. Like, we all go in, I lay down with my daughter immediately, and go to sleep. My husband and one of his brothers, meanwhile, are, like downstairs looking at the car for a few before they come back up. And then eventually they come back up and go to bed as well. Sometime in the middle of the night, I woke up all of a sudden. I was very dazed, kind of, I don't know, it felt like I was in some sort of trance. I've never had sleep paralysis, but, I guess I could kind of describe it as that, because I couldn't really move. And I noticed on my husband's side of the bed, there was somebody standing there. And it was kind of a glowing figure. And as I focused on it, it was an elderly man. And he was just kind of like standing there and looking down at my husband. And I just remember being so, I was just really out of it. I couldn't really move. I just felt like everything was kind of slurred, and I stared at him for a little bit, and that was it. Like, I guess I just fell back asleep. So it was just a bit weird. In the morning, we got out of there. I didn't say anything to my husband because he's the biggest sissy in the entire world. I didn't want to scare him. I didn't want to freak him out while we were still in there. So I just didn't say anything. We ended up fixing the car and getting back on the road within, an hour or two of waking up. And while we were, driving, I decided I was going to bring it up to my husband just because it was really bizarre, and I just wanted to talk about it. So I tell him what happened, and I looked over, he's driving, and I noticed he like went completely pale. And I was like, what's up? And he goes, okay. Basically what he said was that when he came back into the room after I was already asleep, he dropped something on the floor around our bed and was kind of like crawling around in the dark trying to find it. And he smelled like this really strong smell of like an elderly person. And it blew my mind because I was like, whoa, no. So yeah, that was like the only shared experience that, I've ever had with someone, and it just kind of confirmed that, like, no, that wasn't sleep paralysis. Actually, there was a creepy old dude staring at us while we were sleeping. So yeah, that's those are two of my most recent stories. And I know I said that I'd share one more that happened when I was traveling, but I don't want to take up too much of you guys' time. Yeah, I really enjoy listening to you guys, and I hope that you use my story. Thank you.
Ooh,
Melanie.
Stinky old man ghost.
I know that Betsy often refers to things as nasty, but that's nasty,
man. That is so
nasty.
Ew, what a perfect what a perfect description for like stinky old person.
Yeah,
smell.
It's like that medicinal kind of almost like pepperminty kind
like,
of.
Their body is decomposing.
I think
you're
all
still
the old
alive, but like you're melting away.
The old people I grew up around were very into masking their odors, so
with like cologne and
yes, and some mouthwash.
Cigars yeah. Oh,
boy,
oof.
That's so funny too that you saw the person and then your husband smelled
them. Ugh.
Because goes against stereotypes, because women are supposed to have better sense of smell. So
really, is that true?
I think that's true. Yeah, or maybe men are just nasty and they don't mind stinkies.
I think men don't mind stinkies.
Also, this is TMI, guys, but when I'm certain times of my cycle, my menses, I have like an intensely heightened sense of smell on some days of the month.
Whoa, because I feel I've had that where I'm like, why? Yeah, like everything is. Yeah, like I'm smelling more hardcore.
Hardcore smell.
Yeah, stuff is hitting me harder. I'm like, whoa, dude.
I believe mine correlates with my like cycle.
Is that a thing?
I believe it's a thing.
Whoa.
You gotta sniff out that.
You gotta start helping the police, man. Yeah. Where's that semen? I gotta make my egg a baby.
Look, I can help you find the missing boy, but I gotta wait until the third one I'm ovulating.
I gotta wait till it's a heavy flow, and then I can tell you where that kid is.
One ovary really kicks me into drive better than the other ovary. So,
do ovaries alternate?
I believe so.
Whoa.
I don't know if it's exact clockwork, like left, right.
Hey, go! It's your turn. It's your turn this month.
I don't have any eggs that I like.
Yeah.
I don't
Just get
like
rid
them.
of whatever. Just get rid of whatever.
Because then I do that, and then she has another kid just like Abigail.
Hey, look, I know we both fucking hate Abigail, but you
It
have
was
to
my
still
fault.
do your
It was
job.
a bad
It was your
bad
fault.
egg.
It was your fault, but that's fine. We're moving on from that, okay?
Well,
Abigail's a little asshole.
she's an asshole.
She's an asshole. We hate her, but we still have to do our job. Okay.
That's the term bad egg. It all came into clear vision now what that means.
Oh, I thought it just meant like a stinky egg in your basket of eggs.
Well, now it makes me think that it's a stinky egg in my basket of eggs inside of my
Inside
reproductive
of your,
system.
In my own egg store.
My own egg store. I
in
call
the
it
Mall of Betsy. What do you call your egg store?
Oh, don't mind me just going through the produce down to the egg aisle. That's what we call. Is that what you call having sex now? Going grocery shopping?
Let's go grocery shopping, huh?
Baby.
Yeah. Fill up my basket with whatever you want.
Look, does this analogy work perfectly? Does it map A for A, B for B? Not exactly.
Not exactly, but hey, there are eggs in me and there are eggs in grocery stores. That's it.
Also, that ripply
Dude,
water thing. That's strange.
We've never heard that.
No, but it's one of those things that I've definitely seen visuals of it in television and movies, right?
Yeah. But never I've never heard somebody be like, that's what I saw, which is nuts, dude.
That's some portal stuff there.
That's some big old portal stuff, dude.
Your granny stuffed cat is actually a vortex.
Ooh. Yep, that makes sense. Your granny's stuffed cat is a vortex.
You gotta watch out for those. You'll fall right in.
You'll get sucked right in, and then you'll get shot back out, and your eyes will be on your ass, and your nose will be on the back of your head, and you'll look weird.
Oh, you'll look bizarre. A bizarro head.
You'll be a bizarro head.
Look, I don't mean this the wrong way, but you look like a bizarro head.
Okay.
Also, my bigger question, Melanie, do you have a barber shop in an airplane that was currently flying? Or were you cooking dinner in a Mack truck?
Yeah, let us know.
There were so many sounds that I was like, oh.
It was fun. It was maybe she's a Foley artist. Maybe Melanie's a Foley artist
crunch,
and is
crunch,
like,
crunch.
sorry, I'm doing the reboot of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. So
She's like multitasking.
Yeah. I gotta tell my ghost story, but I will get you the buzzing. Let's go.
I just heard so many different, it was like almost, we should start a game where it's like a name that sound.
Yes, I'm in. Yes, at one point it sounded like a little plane was a remote control plane was flying around.
But then I was like, is that Clippers? Is she like buzz cutting
or
someone?
Is she buzz cut? Maybe she works for the army and is giving people buzz cuts.
Yeah, that's why I thought maybe that's why I said, does she work in a barber shop that is also in a plane? So they're going to battle.
Yes,
overseas.
and you gotta get your hair cut.
Gotta get it tight.
You gotta get that
high
buzz. High and tight.
High and tight. And then I was like, is she cleaning a fish? I thought she was descaling a fish for a while. I think this is an ADD brain thing that you fixate on stuff like that, or is it
maybe? I don't know. I like noises, so
yeah. Noise is on, noise is off. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
You want me to read one?
Please.
Okay. This is called Beach House Ghosts. Ooh,
that
Beach
sounds
House.
like a fun R.L. Stein book,
dude. totally does. Oh, or like a fun 80s movie.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I'm
Beach
excited.
bimbo ghosts.
Beach bimbo ghost. Hi, ladies. This is my second time sending in an email, or potentially third. I don't remember. But I've been meaning to send this story in for the last couple of months and just remembered. My grandma passed away back in October. She was very old, but it was still a very long and heavy process. Oh, I'm sorry. She wasn't in a nursing home, so at the end we decided it would be okay to see her despite the pandemic. And because of the pandemic, we knew we couldn't stay in a hotel. So my parents went to the family beach house. It sounds a lot fancier than it is. And my sister and I joined them later. The house has been in our family since the late 1930s. Whoa. And sits on the water in Connecticut. And because it's been around since the 1930s and hasn't been updated since then, it's always been a little haunted and basically unlivable after the first cold day of the year. Whoa.
Whoa.
That sounds creepy.
Absolutely creepy. Although, guys, you could make it livable.
Yeah, you can make it
Insulate that
livable.
shit.
Come on.
Come on.
Do you hear that sound?
There's a plane outside.
Oh, and there's a blender inside my house.
Oh, wow.
Look at that. So many. That's perfect.
There's just a plane right outside. It's just strolling right down the street.
Yeah, your hair is blowing. Like,
oh, yeah. That's
your whole
rude.
house is blowing away, man.
I'm going to call and make a complaint with the city. I don't think they should be allowed to do that.
Can you please not have planes driving down our streets?
Hi. My name's Marcy. I'm a resident in the neighborhood. I hate to be a Karen about this, but someone's been driving their 747 down my street.
And then the one person with a big pilot's hat is like, "Oh yeah, who is that?"
They like
yeah,
slump
who's doing
down
that?
in their seat, take their hat off.
Yipes. I'm gonna get out of here. And then we hear a big plane. Okay. I feel like this is how I feel like I'm high. I'm not. But this is how
we get this way, man. We get this way.
We get this way. Okay, whatever. Here we go.
Here we go.
I don't remember a time when I didn't hear ghosts walking around upstairs or catch snippets of mumbled conversation. Ew.
Ooh, that made my chest tighten up.
Oh, God. Apparently, when I was a baby, my mom woke up and my great-grandmother was leaning over my crib to say hello. There have always been ghosts, but it's never been uncomfortable or unwelcoming. But the week before my grandma died, the hauntings were loud. Ew, that's nasty. Describing a haunting as loud is so creepy and perfect. Okay. It was impossible to be it was impossible to be alone in the house without hearing conversations or footsteps. At night, someone would pace up and down the hall. My sister and I slept in the same room, and we both woke up to people standing at the foot of the bed. I woke up to someone sitting on her bed. Our closet door would open and close. Our bedroom door would open and close. My sister walked upstairs in the middle of the day, and a man was standing in the room before he turned to smoke and vanished.
What the hell?
This is nutty. This is a loud haunting. The house doesn't have insulation, so it was cold and drafty in October. And even though there were only 4 of us staying in the large, drafty 4-bedroom house, it felt crowded and loud. Oh. After a particularly harrowing night with my grandma, my sister and I left to go home and wait out the end. When we got home, my mom called to tell us our grandma had died. We had a few days before going back for the very tiny funeral. When we got to the beach house again, it was silent. There were no ghosts, no opening doors or closets, none of the usual snippets of conversation or creaking floorboards either. The house was totally empty. My family thinks that maybe they were there for my grandma, and after she left, they left with her. I also think that this house is full of salt water and sand and salty ocean air, that the old wood beams are probably holding on to so much, and that most of the hauntings are just residual. But the week before my grandma died, it was actually people visiting. I'd love to hear what you think too. Thank you so much for a really great podcast. I love the way you talk about hauntings and touch on death. My grandma also loved creepy things, and I think that if she wasn't totally baffled by computers and iPhones, she would have liked your podcast too. Sarah.
Oh,
wow.
That's so nice.
That's so nice.
I agree that I think it was grandma's family.
That made it. Yeah, I think so too. And then that's nice. That's nice.
They were just like, ugh, where are the towels in here? I'm not sleeping on the couch.
This couch is nasty. It's from when we were alive. And we were nasty in the 30s.
We were discussing we didn't even have vacuum cleaners.
Can you imagine?
How
No
did we
vacuums.
get things up? How did we fix things? I don't know.
I don't know. We did it. We just opened the door and swept out into the lake.
Right to it.
Right into the beach.
As soon as they said that the house felt loud and crowded, I was like, that's exactly what it is. It's everyone coming.
Wow. Wow. Just preparing of like, hey, cool, another person. Let's go. We're ready for you. Whoa.
We're all going to be there. We can't stay in the hospital. It's too crowded with other ghosts.
Right.
Apparently, someone's been letting in a bunch of other ghosts in here.
It was me.
Nurse Slacky.
Well, hey, man, I just like it. I don't have any human friends, so I hang out with ghosts.
I also really like a creepy grandmother.
Love that.
Yes.
Love a creepy grandma.
Absolutely.
I hope my grandmas were creepy. I don't think they were.
Well, it doesn't really help you if they were. They have to be creepy to you.
I know.
I'm trying to think if... I mean, my whole family would tell ghost stories, so...
Yeah. Yeah, your family's creepy.
They honestly pale as hell. Always got wet hair walking around the street at night.
Yeah, they're all of them wear long nightgowns.
Long. And it's hot in Louisiana.
Ew,
so I don't know why
you don't need that. That's just an extra blanket. Come on.
But also, I don't like the alternative of you being a naked ghost. So
naked ghost.
Naked ghost. You're
naked
just the
rotting ghost, like the lady in The Shining.
Oh.
Remember her? You remember her?
I know her well. We're best friends.
Oh yeah. She's standing behind you. Why did I ask if you remembered her? You just grabbed her weird decomposing boobie.
It's not weird. It's natural.
Oh, that's true.
She's my friend. Don't be a dick.
I'm sorry. She's nice.
Body shame my rotting friend. How dare you?
Just tell her to go back to your tub.
You tell her to go back to my tub.
I will. Excuse me, ma'am. Go back to your tub.
Oh, she said no. She said, "Who do you think you are?"
That's fair enough. It's not. That's fair enough. Stay out of the tub.
No, it's wet there. I'm trying to dry off.
Oh, lady, too late for that.
It's too late to dry your body.
It's too late. It's too late to dry your body.
You're rotting.
It's
all right.
Out.
This one is entitled Quarantine Ghosts and a couple of other ones. Great.
Yeah.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I've got a couple of ghost stories for you, and I'm trying not to make this too long, so let's get into it.
Ow!
My roommate and I lived in a semi-old apartment in Boston, and we were pretty used to some creepy shit happening. She has her own personal Katy Perry loving ghost, but
Katy Perry loving ghost.
She's just like, I kissed a ghost and I liked it. Tastes like dust and a white sheet.
White sheet. That's good, man. That's good.
Sometimes I don't even know what I'm going to say, but I know I'm going to say something.
Something's going to come out, and it's good. It tastes like dust and a white sheet. Be like, a ghost is totally going to taste like a sheet. Just so funny.
Dust and white sheet. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Okay,
it does make sense. It's so funny.
Since we started quarantining, we're actually hearing from our ghosts.
Whoa!
The first time was right at the beginning when we were watching a lot of Ghost Adventurers. One of our ghosts would play loud show tunes on the closed laptop when we would turn the show off to watch something else.
What?
Hello, my baby. Hello, my
darling.
Wait, what is a show tune, do you think?
A classic one is Memory da, 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 from Cats.
Yes, got it. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's a show and it's a tune. Absolutely.
It's a tune. Show tune.
Show tune, showtime. Okay. The second time was probably a couple of months ago, but who knows? Time is meaningless.
Dude, I know.
I was getting out of the shower and we had the Roomba running in the rest of the apartment. So I should run my Roomba more. My cats are very afraid of it, though.
I saw a very funny video of a baby just chilling on a Roomba.
Oh, that's very funny.
Did you see that?
No, but I
like
want to.
Totally just like hands behind their head, just cruising around on a Roomba. It was great. Okay.
My cats are scared of everything, though.
I bet.
I told you the raccoon stole a bunch of food on the porch, and the cats this morning when I woke up, I don't know how they had opened every curtain in the house.
Ooh.
I think they were going frantic about the raccoon.
Yeah, they were probably losing their shit. Oh my God.
That's my cat food.
Hey!
It's not their cat food, but they're very territorial. Okay. So Roomba was running while they were in the shower. Great. I was standing by the door when I heard the Roomba bump into the wall and heard someone whisper, "Oh, sorry." I tried to make fun of my roommate for apologizing to the Roomba, but she was all the way in the living room listening to music. The most recent time, maybe it was the Roomba, though. You don't know.
Oh, sorry.
Oops, sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, my God.
Boop, 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 boop. That's what they sound like, Betsy. I don't know if you know that or not.
We had one when we first moved in here together, me and Mano, and then we would feed it chips.
Did it break?
It did eventually.
You fed it too much. It's like a goldfish. You can't overfeed it.
Yeah.
The most recent time was the other morning. I was lying in bed being lazy while my roommate made coffee and I had the door partially closed. The first thing I hear is our cats stumbling over each other and then a voice whisper, "Excuse me."
I got chills again.
There hasn't been much else other than some flickering lights and music being played on the closed laptop. But the speaking is way more than we ever heard before quarantine. My next ghost story is from when my family and I were visiting Savannah.
Oh!
It was a really rainy day and my family was killing time shopping along the river. Mm-hmm. While my dad and sister went into a store with my When my dad and sister went into a store, my mom and I didn't care about. The two of us stopped in a cafe to grab bottles of water and coffee. We were I just stopped being able to read this moment right now.
That's okay. I get it.
We were talking at the small table and we both looked up at the TV, which was on one of those morning talk shows with the subtitles on. After a couple of minutes, regular morning show chatter of a couple minutes of regular blah blah blah. After a couple of minutes of regular morning show chatter, the subtitles on the TV read, "Get the fuck out of my chair." And our water bottles slid right across the table.
No.
We immediately got up and moved to another table, but we tried to recreate the water bottle sliding to see if it was condensation because it was such a humid and rainy day, but we couldn't recreate it. I asked my mom, who says she doesn't believe in ghosts, but sees them everywhere.
Okay,
Typical.
classic mom.
about it recently. She pretended to forget and then went, "Was that the thing with the water bottle?" So at least I know I was remembering it right.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of my chair.
Ew, that's so like kind of Freddy Krueger style or so, like
yeah, they're like
the like
Michael
caption.
Strahan.
Yeah. Why is he screaming, "Get the fuck out of my chair"?
Oh my gosh. Savannah Guthrie's lost her damn mind.
Wow, those are oof. The whispering is just
Excuse me.
excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Did I do that?
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, maybe you're haunted by Steve Urkel.
Steve Urkel. Pardon me, big boy. That's not Steve Urkel. That's someone else. My final story is from when I lived in Strasbourg, a small French city on the German border. It's actually changed countries a few times during World War I and World War II. That's funny. It was like, nah, I'm German. Nah, I'm French. Nah, I'm German. Nah, I'm French.
Nah, we're French.
I slept in a
Strasbourg
tiny...
sounds German.
Yes,
That's all.
It does. Well, it's spelled Strasbourg.
So then that's French.
Strasbourg.
Strasbourg. That's how you pronounce it in French. Strasbourg.
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 Strawberry. Okay. I slept in a tiny room in an old building and it never really creeped me out. But one night I woke up and knew I was being watched.
Oh, God.
I opened my eyes and a little girl wearing a jumper and a cardigan with a tiny bow in her hair was staring at me.
Sick.
My body froze. I fully could not move. I didn't know if I've ever been so... I don't know if I've ever been so scared in my life.
Sick.
I waited and waited for what seemed like a very long time, but who knows how long it was until she eventually faded away. I started shaking so hard that I didn't fall back to sleep. I eventually mustered up enough courage to spring across the room and turn on the light. I knew it wasn't a dream because I know that I woke up and have pretty bad vision. So sometimes when I wake up, my eyes turn shadows into objects or animals or bugs. It's really weird and sometimes freaky, but before they can fully adjust to the dark. But I know after a second or so that it's fake. Wow. I went a little insane over the next few days. I told all my friends about it and didn't sleep very well because I was so scared. And eventually I had to sleep in the room with my lights off.
Oh, yeah.
I made a deal with myself that number one, I would sleep facing the wall so I didn't have to look at her. And two, if she happened to show up again, I would ask her to leave. Oh, yeah. Smart. So I fell asleep and woke up again sometime during the night and I needed to pee. I rolled over to run to the door and she was there. I immediately pulled the blankets over my head like a baby and tried to calm myself down. I peeled back the covers a little and I could see her shoulders, so I waited and waited. She didn't move and she didn't fade away, but I had to pee. I made a decision, pulled back the sheets to tell her to leave, and she was gone. I never saw her again. Thanks so much for your great podcast. You have really sustained me during quarantine, and I'm sorry this email is so long. Maybe I'll send another one soon with some of my other family ghost stories. Love you guys, Sara.
Wow.
Sara attached a picture of her cat from when we listened to you together this afternoon. The other cat is there too, but he didn't stay for the whole episode, so he doesn't get credit.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oof. Little girl.
I mean, you should have just stuck to your plan. It was a good plan,
It was a
Sara.
good plan. It was a good plan. But hey,
you leave. You get on out of here.
You get out of here, you stupid little girl. You stupid, gross little girl.
Stupid little girl.
Leave me alone, you
nothing about
stupid
life.
Little girl. Yeah, you've never had to do taxes, you stupid little girl.
You idiot.
I gotta do my taxes.
I sent a picture of the cat so you could look at them.
Let me see this. Oh,
I can tell which one didn't stay for the gray one. I can tell.
Absolutely.
The gray one's like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm out of here. cute.
The black one's like, I love scary stories.
This is
Sometimes people are
it.
scared of me.
Yeah. I'm
man.
creepy. Wow. Those are good. Those, like, lots of chills.
Lots of thrills. Lots of
thrills. Lots of chills. Nasty little kid ghost. Get out of here. I don't need that.
Out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm surprised Sara didn't just pee in her pants.
I mean, but then that's a whole other thing you have to deal with.
Yeah, I know. But what if you get so scared to pee your pants?
Here's a thing that I think would happen to me in that situation.
Okay.
My instinct in all sorts of dangerous situations is confront.
Right.
Go to it. Say something. It's now or never, Marcy. You better say something or else you don't get to talk out loud.
I think I would kick and punch the air.
Yes.
I think I would scream and swear a bunch.
Yeah.
And then I would kick and punch the shit out of the air.
What if you woke up one night and you heard your roommate scream, "Please get out of here"?
I would grab my bat
and beat the shit out of your
beat
roommate.
The shit out of Gilly. Yeah.
Don't you ever wake me
I think I would grab bat and my phone.
Mm-hmm.
I would toss a bra on because I can't have my titties swinging around.
Honestly,
when I'm swinging a
so
bat,
much
dude.
time has passed now. You've had it.
I would put a bra on. I would find some really good, strong shoes.
I'd get my roller skates and the clothes I have in storage facility.
Yes, I'd have to go get those because they're really good for fighting off an intruder. No, I'd grab a bat. And phone.
Bat, phone. Got it.
And maybe scream, "What's going on?"
What's going on?
Excuse me,
here?
what's happening? What are we dealing with right now?
Excuse me, what is happening here?
Excuse me, what's going on?
That's, I think, extra scary just because you're in a foreign country. And
yes, because I was thinking of that too, of like, I don't know how to scream at a little ghost girl to get the fuck out of here in French or German.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
I could say that line from Home Alone. You're what the French call les incompetents. I remember I told that to our French exchange student when I was in second grade, and she got so mad at me. She's like, "Don't you ever say that." And I was like, "What is it? What is it?
I assume it just means like incompetent.
Like, yeah, exactly. But I was just like, "Oh my god!"
Wait,
it's in Home Alone. It can't be that bad.
How bad?
Your horse's ass.
Do you know what's really funny? I just realized that we read 2 emails from the same person.
Whoa!
No, it's not that weird. I was going through the emails.
Oh, okay.
It's not that weird, but
okay.
Sara, double, toil and trouble.
Sara, we got you.
You got us.
You got us. We got you.
Shall we listen to another listener story?
Yes, please.
Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I have 2 stories for you today. One is personal, one is kind of a local legend from where I live. So I'm kind of like Betsy. Pardon me if I yawn. I just got off work. So yeah, I'm a lot like Betsy, where I am pretty scared of the paranormal. I would love to be able to have the confidence and be able to open myself up and experience things of the paranormal, but I'm just really anxious person. I have a lot of phobias. I just don't think I can handle that that stress of that happening. You know, I've thought I've heard things, or I've definitely felt things, and I just kind of push that away, build a wall around myself, and say, please do not try to communicate with me, because I'm not the person who is able to receive it. And so, yeah, so far I've never been hassled by any sort of paranormal activity for the most part. But so my personal story is about a dream that I had recently. It's pretty depressing, but it really shook me. So basically, I have a friend who I visited who I'm really close with, but we don't see each other all too often. And when I went to visit her, she couldn't keep the secret that she is pregnant. It was kind of too early to announce it, but she just wanted to tell me. And so, yeah, I don't have Facebook or anything. So when I left, and, you know, I lived in another state, and we kind of lost touch for a little bit. So fast forward a few months later, I had this dream where I heard that she had her baby, and when I went to go visit her, I didn't see the baby. And I asked her, I asked the nurses, I asked anyone I could see where the baby was, and they would just glance at me as though I didn't even say anything. I remember this dream like so vividly, which is really weird too, because I don't really remember a lot of my dreams. And so I did some investigating. I tried to go around and find the nursery, and I remember finding the nursery, looking through the cribs. I even remember looking at the names and looking to find the one that was my friend's baby, and I just couldn't find them. And I remember walking around trying to ask more people. No one would give me an answer or even talk with me. And I left the hospital feeling really sad. And then I woke up and immediately was like, oh no. And so I couldn't get a hold of my friend. Obviously, they were the first person I tried to contact. So I couldn't get a hold of her. So I contacted our mutual friend. And I asked how she was, our mutual friend, and she was like, oh, you know, same old. And I was like, well, like, did she announce she was pregnant? And she's like, oh, yeah. Like, she was pregnant, but she lost the baby. She announced that she was pregnant, but she lost it. And my heart just sank and my stomach dropped, because I knew that was going to be what she was going to say, but I also I hope that my dream was just some bizarre dream that had no meaning, but it really felt like something or someone was trying to tell me that information for some reason. So that was pretty difficult. Obviously not as difficult as what my friend went through, but it just kind of really shook me. So my next story is a local legend from southern Utah, the town of Kanab. I recently listened to one of your episodes where there was someone who told a story out of this town, and when she first mentioned Kanab, I was like, oh, she's going to tell this story. And then she didn't, so I was like, well, I got to tell it now. So, there's been this local legend for hundreds of years that the last emperor of the Aztecs, Montezuma, who was killed by the Spanish, that he gave his gold to, part of his royalty or whatever, and before he died, and told them to flee and bury it somewhere so they couldn't get to it. And so it's rumored that they did, and that they went north, to where it would later be the United States. And for some reason, it could be folklore, I don't know, this town is really famous for all the wild Western movies that were filmed here, because of the geography is just so perfect and beautiful for that. But anyways, maybe it was from one of those stories or a movie or a book or something. So anyways, there's this lake that it's said that that's where Montezuma's gold is, and that the Aztecs who brought it up here went in there and somehow buried the treasure under the lake, and then killed themselves so that their spirits could live on and protect the treasure. And it's kind of a wild story. Don't know if it's true or not, but some really creepy shit has happened at this lake that this was told to have happened at. All I've heard is that in the recent history, anyone who's tried to go into that lake and investigate it, something bad has happened to them. So about 30 years ago, the person who owned that lake hired people to try to investigate it, because Montezuma's gold would be worth billions of dollars today, so why not? And he hired a diver, and the diver's equipment kept messing up. It took a few tries and getting replacement equipment before he could even dive. And then when he dove down, his breathing apparatus malfunctioned, and he felt like someone was strangling him. Maybe it's because his breathing stuff stopped working, I don't know. But he also said he thought he saw ghosts, and he shot up to the top and was like, no, I'm done with that. No thank you. So the person who owned the lake, or owned the property that the lake was on, he hired some other people. I think he hired someone with a drill or some other type of equipment. And again, the same thing, the equipment kept breaking or just malfunctioning, seemingly, worked the day before and for some reason isn't working now. And so this guy whose equipment he was using, he had to go back and get new equipment, or go home and get some more. But he didn't end up coming back, because that night he died of a heart attack. And his wife died of a heart attack a week later. And so those are the only instances that I remember being told when I first got here. I'm not sure if there are any others. I think there was some National Geographic show or YouTube show or something that covered this story. If you just look up Montezuma's Gold, Southern Utah, you could probably find more information about it than I've heard. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. I think because of the local legend, there's probably a lot of shenanigans that go on there, because there's I see the lake every morning driving to work, and it's completely fenced in. There's big warning, no trespassing signs, yeah, so yeah, it must have something going on. I really appreciated your guest recently who was talking about how there's kind of racist implications in chalking all of these hauntings and these these kind of natural places to be Native Americans and stuff like that, because it's yeah, who's why should we be blaming them when we killed them and stole their land? So who knows, maybe it's the spirit of someone who tried to go looking for that gold and died in the process, and now he's haunting the shit out of anyone else who tries. I really don't know, but obviously some spooky shit's happening. And this area is a little spooky in itself. It's so beautiful, but there's definitely a thick energy of something going on around here. Yeah, so anyways, I hope you enjoyed my story. I love your podcast so much. It's one of the only podcasts where I've probably listened to every episode, and I enjoy every single one of them. And yeah, you guys are awesome. All right, thanks. Bye.
gosh. Thank you.
Whoa, thank you. That's so nice.
So nice.
Dude, underwater ghosts. That's very scary, man.
Also, is that how they got the Goonies idea?
Maybe. I guess sunken treasure is a thing,
true.
you know?
You're right. Sunken treasure is like a big old thing.
That's a big popular thing. But how wild, like in a lake, in a landlocked, like that's cool.
Yeah, you would think it's almost impossible not to find it.
You would think.
Here's what I think happened.
Okay.
So, Montezuma dies, right? That's the person.
The Aztec.
Yes. And his friends are like, well, don't worry, we're gonna protect the gold. And they're like, yeah, well, we're gonna kill ourselves, and that's how we're gonna protect it, so that when we are dead, our ghosts will protect it. Cool, guys, got it?
Yes,
okay.
Sounds good.
All right, we're all gonna do it. 1, 2, 3, with our dead.
Oh shoot, I'm so
we're
dead.
Not dead.
Take the gold.
Dead. We're taking the gold.
We're taking the gold and running.
We're gonna run.
We're running.
Could you imagine me being like, Betsy, when I die, I need you to kill yourself so you can protect. It's like, well, you're dead. Why don't you protect it?
Right? Yeah. No, you protect it, man. I've been protecting you your whole life. It's because it's very ancient Egypt too, of like, when I die, you guys gotta be buried with me because then you protect me. And it's like, what? Come on, man.
Is a prank. That is a prank.
Big old life prank. That's a big old prank.
Do me a favor. Kill yourself to protect me. Like, can you not get a guard who's already dead? Can you?
Right?
There's people who have died, I'm sure, who would love to help you out, bruh.
Right? Where it is like, hey, let's like, as soon as you go to the afterworld, it's like, oh shit. You're a pharaoh and you just died. Hey, I'm down to watch you or whatever it is. Hey man, we're smart.
The more we're discussing it, the more I actually do believe the people did not kill themselves. They ran off with the gold.
And they stole it.
And then people go down there and they can't find it, so they keep pushing further and further until they're like,
and their equipment doesn't work.
Oh shit. This is a bad plan.
Bad plan.
It must be a curse.
It's cursed. Yeah, us diving in a lake for gold and not finding it must be the curse.
It's gotta be the curse.
But one of the divers said they saw ghosts underwater.
I mean,
that's awful.
I hope it was a sea hag.
Oh, cool. Lake hag?
A lake hag. What do you call a male hag?
Like, a dirty sack of shit or something.
I almost said a president.
Hey, yeah.
We've had some haggy presidents lately.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Haggy, dog.
Haggies.
Or a hog.
Yeah.
Like maybe a dude hag is a hog. You
hog.
fucking filthy hog.
It's just like a penis.
You
big hog.
Yeah.
Now, the other story about the French pregnancy, which is so sad, but I think it was just maybe your subconscious, or not, but like something about you picking it up, and that was how you were able to like let yourself know the information, like, oh, I believe that she would have a baby at some point, and then it not like I think it's the interpretation of the dreamer more so than like a message from beyond. Okay. But that the dreamer, the person telling the story, has a bit of intuition with them.
Wow, yeah.
But I don't know. That's just what I think.
That's good.
Because I just have a very firm belief that death is not as sad, especially for the dead. I don't think it's a very sad and like mournful, woeful process.
Oh, that's nice.
I think for us, the living, because we don't understand it and we miss them.
Right.
But I think
once
on the
it
other
happens.
Yeah, that you're like, oh, I get it. This is all fluid and it comes and goes.
Wow. Yeah.
It's the thing that makes me feel better about stuff.
Yeah, that makes me feel way better about it. I like that. I gotta start thinking like that.
Yeah, and that there's no permanence to any of this, so it's like, well, maybe that soul has another shot some other place or some other time, or it's already,
Right.
I don't think that takes away from any of the feelings of loss and grief that we have here, but that is the thing that makes me have a little bit of hope that's like all things come around again.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be nice.
Be nice.
That would be nice.
Like when I asked Bo to be reincarnated, I keep wondering if he's one of these cats, but I'm just not convinced that he is.
Okay.
Because it would be most likely to be Buster, but Buster's too sweetie.
Too sweet.
He's just he's this giant boy, a giant panther boy who is just like a little goofy and a little clingy and too sweet.
But do you think maybe it could be, can souls change and grow and be like, okay, this time around I'm gonna be a little sweetie?
Yes, maybe he was like, look, I miss what we had, and I probably shouldn't have been such a naughty boy sometimes.
Right. So he's like, I'll just be a sweetie.
Let's see if we can get along better now.
Yeah.
And I won't even attack her much.
Yeah, I promise. I won't attack as much.
He's very fun. I know it's going to be so long before you see him in person, but he kind of has like overlapping fangs, like overbite, I guess, are fangs.
Cute. So that's cute.
And he looks perma terrified.
Oh, perma scared.
Yeah,
that's cute.
He's a cutie. They're all
that's
cute.
Pretty cute. Oh, should I read one?
Please, Betsy, or I'll keep talking about cats.
I gotta stop you from talking about cats.
Should I
talk about spooky stuff?
Anything else, Marcy?
Okay, this one is titled "An Orb and Vivid Dreams." Ooh, yeah. Hi, Marcy and Betsy. I've recently started listening to your podcast, and interestingly enough, I was trying to find podcasts to listen to while at work. I stumbled upon yours because it seemed like something I might be into. I have to say, you two are hilarious. Thank you. I'm glad I have to wear a mask at work because it keeps me from being embarrassed from laughing out loud. As a quick, excuse me. Whoa, excuse me. Oh my. As a quick backstory, both of my paternal grandparents and niece passed away back when I was in middle school and high school. Now, on to my story. A couple years ago, I was in the bathroom, doing my business. When out of the corner of my eye, I see this orb. When I look in the direction of the orb, it was gone. It looked like a spherical ball that was kind of white but see-through. I'm pretty sure it was either one of my deceased grandparents or niece. Whoa. Get out of the bathroom.
Who?
Save it.
Which one?
The orbs. Leave people alone when they're in the bathroom doing stuff.
Yeah, when you die, do you forget that people take shits in there or something?
I get, maybe.
You're just like, oh, what's this room? Hey!
Oh, shoot. Oh, I caught you a bad time. Okay. Or maybe it's like, because you're vulnerable when you're taking a shit, it's easier. The veil is lighter, so it's easier to connect.
You're open, like your
asshole's open, so your soul is open. Maybe, man. Maybe. I ain't no scientist or nothing, but I think if your asshole's open, then your mind and body's open to fucking seeing ghosts.
Open your asshole to me, baby.
What song was that?
Open your heart to me.
Oh, yes.
Darling, I'll make you love the blah, 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 blah. Madonna.
Woo! Madonna. Okay.
Oh, God. I'm upset, Mama. She's coming over here. She doesn't like when I sing.
Oh, no.
She always
I
comes
see
over
a
to...
huge claw come up into your Zoom and just swipe your face.
It is the funniest thing that she just, anytime I sing, she's like, what is she doing now?
What are you fucking doing?
All right, sorry.
Okay, here we go. As for my dreams, it is crazy how vivid they are. So vivid that I can remember them the next day. The most recent ones I have had was I was at a buffet restaurant. Fun.
Oh my gosh, I
Fun.
hope those come back one
They're
day.
toast, dude. No way,
I
man.
miss 'em.
I was at a buffet restaurant, and my grandparents were at the same table I was sitting at, and the other was... Sorry, hold on.
I think it's the other dream I'm reading along to, just in case our internet cuts out. So.
Oh, yes, okay. And the other dream was I saw my grandfather sitting in the same place his recliner chair used to be in my family, but on our new couch. During the dream, I thought to myself, oh, just at the other table. I bet another table.
Okay, wait. I had a dream I was at a buffet restaurant and my grandparents were at the same table I was sitting at. And the other was I saw my grandfather sitting at the same place in his recliner that his recliner chair used to be in my family, but now is our new couch.
Oh, during that dream. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. I know how to do this. During that dream, I thought to myself, he was just dead, but now he's alive. I've had many other dreams where mainly my grandfather has been in my dreams. Even though I was little, I was still closer to him than my grandmother and maternal grandparents. Every time he's in my dreams, I know that he's visiting and checking up on me. That's nice. A couple more vivid dreams I've had. My brother was in them, and he is alive today. The first one, I think I was in high school. All I can remember of this dream was he raised his arm, and as he was about to cut his arm off, he said, "May God have mercy on your soul."
What the
fuck? When I woke up the next day, I freaked out and made sure my brother was okay. The other dream was recent, but I have to say first, the high school band teacher that was in it has been deceased for a little over a year now. Back to the dream. In the dream, the band teacher's back was away from me, just like he was about to conduct a piece of music. My brother was first chair, and there was another person sitting right next to him. The next minute, I see the band teacher burst into flames and explodes. What? I saw my brother get hit by the explosion and die. I have not told him about this one, and I don't know if I should or not. Whoa.
Jeez Louise.
Whoa. We gotta look at what flames and explosions mean in dreams. One last dream that does not pertain to anyone in my family, and it was the most vivid of them all. Back around Christmas 2019, I had a dream that I was in a church sanctuary. All of a sudden, I see this person in red standing on the stage of this sanctuary. The next moment, a baby in white floats up out of the pews, and the figure in red vanishes. I'm pretty sure the figure in red was the devil, and the baby in white was Jesus. I've asked many different people that are either a pastor or involved in a church what they think my dream might be. What do you ladies think? Thanks for reading my story, and I can't wait to listen to many past and future podcasts. Sincerely, Abby. Whoa, Abby, those are some wild dreams.
Yeah, why are they so they seem very violent, right?
Yes. Exploding and then your brother dying from that. Let's see, what dream about What 12?
What happened? You say? What dream about 12?
I'm looking up fire and explosions and dreams.
I mean, it's definitely like I'm so curious, Abby, if they are very religious or
Right. Oh yeah, with that second that last one of like that's some like heaven and hell shit.
it also made me think of the Twilight series when they're like pick like they like know that she's pregnant, so they worry about the other people coming to get her and whatever, blah 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 blah.
Don't spoil it. Don't spoil it.
I'm sorry, you didn't watch it in the past 13
Mana
years.
and I we tried watching it, and it sucked so bad we stopped. No, she gets pregnant.
Yeah, dude. Sorry. Her baby's name is Renesmee.
Whoa.
Wait, do you not know this? I'm gonna Can I spoil it for you? Can I spoil it?
I'm not watching that shit.
If you haven't watched Breaking Dawn, you're about to get it's gonna get ruined for you right now.
Spoiler alert. Okay, go watch Breaking Dawn 1 and 2.
And our internet is bad, so Betsy may not even get to hear what I'm spoiling. So
yeah, Marcy might have to say it a couple of times. So.
Oh yeah. So
okay,
before they have sex on their honeymoon. And I don't remember.
Get married?
They get married. They have sex on their honeymoon. And I don't know. I can't remember this. So apologies, all you Twilight heads out there. I don't know if they had sex before she fully became a vampire.
How do you fully become a vampire in that world? You have to die? Do they kill her or something?
Something, and then they kill her, and then before she's fully dead, they gives his blood. Or that seems to be the trend in vampires.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So I don't know, but either that or either she wasn't fully a vampire yet, or it was before she became a vampire. They boned, got pregnant, and because of the weird aging process, even though vampires do not age. For some reason, this baby gets old fast.
Ew! I've heard of this, I think.
In a matter of weeks, she gives birth to the baby, and then the baby grows up fast. And the baby almost kills her. So that's one thing, because it's sucking her blood inside. That's how it grows so fast.
Ew! So it's a full-on vampire baby.
Oh,
I didn't know vampires could make babies.
Well, that's the part of it her being alive.
Oh, because she being human.
Yes. So, and then Jacob, that werewolf dude, comes and he comes to meet the baby, and he sees her.
Comes to eat the baby?
Meat.
Oh. A werewolf would eat a baby. Does he eat the baby?
Oh my God. And he imprints on the baby because he's going to marry her one day.
Wait, what? What is that? Imprints?
He sees the baby. They look at each other. He knows they're going to get married one day.
Him and the baby. Wasn't he hooking up with her?
Look. It didn't work out It didn't work out, Betsy. He has to move on. He can't wait for Bella his whole life. And so now she's his enemy because she's a fucking vampire? No, he's going to take her little halfling and marry her.
Whoa, that's wild.
Isn't that sick?
Yeah, that's fucking weird, dude.
It's fucking weird.
I don't care if that baby ages fast.
It's still
That's
a baby.
fucked up, man.
It's fucked up.
What? Twilight's nutty, man.
It's written. I think it's all allegory for waiting until you're married or something.
Oh, so did they wait until they were married? Or?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
oh.
Good for them.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
Have you ever? I'm sure you watched True Blood.
No, not really. I've seen a couple of episodes. Do you think I'd like it?
It gets really silly and funny. There's especially our friend Michael McMillan's.
Yes,
his
he's
seasons
in it.
are kind of There's like, I think it's written pretty funny.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
I think the first season is great too.
Okay.
But, it goes a lot of places. Let's just say that it goes a lot of places. I did fall off around like season 5 or something, but it's still I think a fun watch. But I read all the Sookie Stackhouse books.
Who did True Blood? Or
Yeah,
who's Sookie?
Sookie Stackhouse is like the main character, right? But there's books, and she's like a crime-fighting psychic who loves to have sex with just all these vampires and she has sex with a tiger.
The lead character in
it's based
True
on a series
Blood.
it's based on a series of books.
Oh, okay.
By Charlene Harris, I think is the writer's name.
Okay.
And they were look, I think it's fun, and I think the property is brilliant. What a good idea to have a psychic who falls in love with a vampire and she can read his mind. What a great idea.
Very good.
It's written at like a 4th grade reading level, so they're just a
fun.
breeze.
You can just blast through them.
But it's like so filthy too. So
Whoa.
it's like she sees a guy who looks like he looks like Vin Diesel, which I think is very funny that this is that writer's like idea of the hottest person. Like in the book, he looks like Vin Diesel, and but then he turns into a tiger and he has a big old dick.
What? Wait, what?
I forget which book it's in, but I was like, we've jumped the shark.
Wow.
Here's
Sookie Stackhouse quotes. I was like, I want to look at a sexy moment.
A quote or a sexy moment?
A sexy moment from the book.
Yeah. I think look up Sookie Stackhouse, were tiger.
Sookie Stackhouse.
Were tiger. Yeah, great. And you can find some great
Were
fan
tiger.
art. Yeah, it's called The Southern Vampire Mysteries. And boy, it's just, I read so many of them. How many books are there?
I mean, they sound pretty fun.
They're so fun and they're so easy to read. I want to say that I read like at least 11.
Whoa.
Let's see. We got, oh gosh, how many novels are there? Okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Maybe I read all 12 of them.
Wow. I bet you read them all.
I bet I read every single one of them. And God bless Charlene Harris. Charlene Harris.
Charlene. Hi, Charlene.
Charlene, what you doing?
Here's
great.
A quote from one of the novels. Woo woo, secret vampire stuff.
Sookie said that?
I don't know. Somebody screamed it in one of her books.
I'm telling you, it's great. It's a fun.
Oh, that sounds fun.
If you don't want to watch True Blood, but you want to read a horny psychic having sex with a lot of different vampires.
mean, yeah, that sounds like a fun read.
Yeah. And there's some, sometimes sad things happen too, but there's going to be sex with a panther at some point.
Oh, now we're talking.
All right. I don't want to blow our load too much, but I'm going to read one last one.
Sounds good.
Okay. This is Quarantine Story at the Ending. What?
What?
Ha! Hello, Marcy and Betsy. Love the podcast. I have a grouping of stories from the past to present date that are linked to one location. The last story ends at the beginning of the current quarantine, and the first starts in the early 1990s.
Whoa.
This sounds like a Sookie Stackhouse, too.
This sounds very Sookie Stackhouse.
Stookie Stackhouse.
Stookie Stackhouse, yeah.
I live in the northeast part of Pennsylvania in an older rural area. I had to burp a little bit. Sorry.
Nasty. That's so gross.
Just bursting. Not many grocery stores to choose from, and not a ton of shopping in general if you don't want to drive a while. Just read like make it your own is what they said. So the first story starts back in the early 1990s. I was a teenager and walking out of our local small grocery store. It was an uneventful trip just for some basic stuff, probably a pack of Swedish fish and a Coca-Cola.
Hell yeah,
Very
dude.
fun. As I approached my car in the parking lot, an older 60-ish age woman, I don't know, came up to me. That's not unusual here, as someone may come up to you recognizing you and say, tell your granny or hello to your uncle from me
Yeah.
type conversation that happens in a small town. The woman smiled at me and instead said, you are a beacon, a lighthouse, if you will. Listen to them. They know you can hear. I nearly dropped overhearing that.
You spill your Swedish fish on the ground. That's so scary.
The Coke bottle like cracks. I have heard things since I was a little child and always chalked it up to my mind playing tricks on me. Snippets of music, voices, always faint, but I definitely heard things. I saw things too.
Whoa.
I never acknowledged anything because I was too scared. It was never enough to make out what was being said, but I knew if it was there, I knew if it was there and I could hear it. Growing up in my house, I did hear stuff constantly, but if I mentioned it to anyone, no one else could hear it, so I gave it up in a way. Fast forward to my early 20s. I'm married now. My husband and I pull into the parking lot at that grocery store to get some stuff for dinner. I felt sick, like I couldn't get out of the car sick, tired and nauseous. My husband went in to get stuff to grill for dinner, and I sat in the car feeling like I was going to die. Weirdly, I didn't feel like that until we got close to the market. So he is shopping for all of us, and in coincidence runs into my aunt. She said, oh, I just saw, I'm going to leave the name. I'm going to give the name. I'm going to call her your name for privacy's sake.
Okay.
So now you are the person writing the story. Oh, I just saw Betsy. And he assumed it was in the parking lot because I was so sick. And she said, no, she was an aisle over. So he said that it couldn't be me, as he left me in the car and ran in since I felt so sick suddenly. Needless to say, she said, no, I saw her in the store and we waved at each other. He was thinking, what the heck? And then he was going down an aisle and actually saw me. Not me as the actual me, but a doppelganger of me.
Ew.
And that disappeared when he turned.
This is fucked up, dude.
It is.
This is fucking
This
me
is
up, man.
Stooky Snack House
This
stuff.
is Stooky Snack House for sure.
It was a small store in a small town, yet when he turned the corner, there was nowhere to go. I was no longer there. I also did not have the same clothes on that I did that day. I am kind of unique looking, like Betsy, right? I'm average height and build, big tits, but I do have very distinct wavy, long, strawberry blonde hair, and I'm brown-eyed. This person who looked exactly like me waved to my aunt, and also my husband saw and followed through the store until they vanished, looked identical to me. Weird, and I don't know what to make of it, especially since I was parked at the entrance/exit waiting on him, and I didn't see anyone exit until he paid and came out, and followed by my aunt, and my aunt telling me they saw me. I don't know if I was sick and sent my doppelganger to shop or what. That's just bizarre to think about.
Whoa.
Last story involving the same place. Prior to COVID-19 pandemic becoming the big deal it is, right before the stay-at-home orders came into effect, beginning of March 2020. I'm now in my 40s. I had a bad dream and I woke up and all I could take from it was to get ready. So it would be like, we're recording this early March too, so it's about a year.
So a year
So
ago.
I talk to my husband and I tell him he knows to take my dreams seriously now after 20 some years. I have a lot of precognitive dreams that don't make sense until the event happens. The dream I actually had came true. It was me shopping in a grocery store with shelves bare. And as a mom of 4 young adults/teenagers, that's a nightmare.
Oh man, yeah.
So I decided the next day to go out and get some stuff. Not to stockpile for the Armageddon, but just to have mac and cheese on hand and pasta and soup so that we could eat if we didn't want to go out if we didn't get out for a bit. My husband, who loves to grocery shop, unlike me, goes with me. We are in the larger aisle close to the pharmacy with a cart full of stuff. I see an older man coming with light blue members only jacket.
Hell yeah.
Dark glasses and a black VFW hat on. I told my husband to move out of his way and directed the grocery cart out of the old man's way. He tipped his hat at me and said, "Better get ready. Things are going to get crazy." I laughed it off and smiled at him. But apparently I was the only one who heard or saw the old man.
Yes. Oh, I was thinking that. Oh my
chills.
God. I did too. Ooh.
My husband said to me, "What are you doing?" And I said I was moving the cart for the old man. But then I kind of snapped to reality and there was no old man there. And I'd pushed our cart out of the way for no one.
Holy
It was
shit.
very bizarre.
Yeah, man. Whoa.
Next day or so, our state got a stay-at-home order. But I heard what the man said and knew we were in for a crazy time, LOL. I have so many experiences over my life. It's just hard to write those 3. But, I have so many experiences over my life. It was hard to write just those 3. Got it. Yes, I understand the context now. But they're connected. And the last one was at the start of quarantine, so I wanted to share. I will write again about growing up in the 80s in a legit haunted house and other odd experiences with the ghosts and weird phenomena that I've been lucky enough to experience. I've been doing curbside pickup for groceries the last couple of months, but I'm sure there will be a 4th story at that store in the future.
Right.
Thanks for reading this, and let me know what you think about the doppelganger thing that gives me the most creeps out of the 3 experiences.
Wow. The doppelganger. There's a part of me is like, the thing knew they were in the car and made her feel sick, so she couldn't go in. So the thing, doppelganger, could be in there.
Whoa!
With that, because if you see your doppelganger, the world explodes.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your head explodes.
Your head explodes for sure.
I wonder. I mean, that's a good theory that, it's like...
Because, to feel suddenly so sick, the closer you get to that market, it's like the doppel knew.
The doppel knew, yeah.
Doppel knew, dude. It was like, okay, well, I'm going to make you sick because I want to go shopping.
It's my time now.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any other explanation I could, which would only be time slips, or time overlaps.
Right. Right.
But that doesn't explain. The only thing that could explain the getting sick is maybe there was sort of a little ripple in the time space,
Yeah, where the body was just kind of like,
And she's very sensitive to it because she is intuitive and precognitive.
Yep. Whoa.
Remember Buffy when she knew vampires were coming? She'd get period cramps real bad.
Wait, really? I never watched Buffy. I need to watch it.
Well, it's in the movie. It's the Christy Swanson version.
Whoa,
with Luke
I haven't
Perry.
watched that in years.
Yeah, she is oh,
because vampires are coming, and her little ovaries knew it.
Yeah. It's Ben Affleck plays a vampire basketball player.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. I gotta watch that again. I haven't seen it since
so into vampires right now.
Middle school. You love vampires.
They're hot.
I'm okay with vampires.
They're sexy.
I'm okay with them. They are pretty sexy.
They're hot, sexy
just
vamps.
Just pale, thin. Oh, a lot of them just seem sad. I need a Dracula Dead and Love in it, Dracula.
Well, Eric Northman,
Vampire.
I think, was sort of a fun vampire, but you didn't watch enough True Blood. That's
Oh shit!
Alexander
Now you're breaking up
Skarsgård.
so much.
Well, I'm screaming at you about Alexander Skarsgård.
Skarsgård. He's in
Look,
it. My connection is unstable. You keep popping
we
in
just
and
got
out.
to end this thing. We got to end this podcast, Betsy.
We gotta end it. We gotta. It's blowing up my internet.
Well, everyone go watch some vampire shit and keep sending us your emails and voice messages about spooky stuff.
Yeah, we love them.
So many
Wait,
awkward
can you hear me?
pauses. I gotta go home.
I gotta go home. Okay.
All right,
thank you
bye.
so much. You're all the best. Goodbye.
Bye.
Oh, yeah! Thank you so much for listening to A Funny Feeling.
If you have a paranormal experience that you would like to share, please send us a voice memo, or you can email us just a letter at funnyfeelingpod@gmail.com. I'm Marcy.
I'm Betsy, and don't shit your pants!
That was a HeadGum podcast.